Oh, hi everyone, welcome back you guys. I am so glad you're here with me today. I was thinking about relationships which, let's be honest, when am I not? They are just the most beautifully complicated, wonderfully messy, and sometimes, let's face it, totally confusing parts of our lives. We're always trying to figure things out, right? Trying to read the signs, to know if we're on the right path with someone. It's like we need a little guidebook, a secret decoder ring for the heart. So, I had this idea, and I think it's kind of fun, and more importantly, really helpful. We're going to do something called the red flag alphabets. It's our way of looking at those little warning signs, those gut feelings that tell us, maybe slow down a second. These are the things that can pop up when we're dating or in a relationship that deserve a closer look. And today, we are diving headfirst into a big one, a really juicy one. We are tackling the letter M. Yes, M. It stands for so many things, from magical to messy, and that's exactly what we're going to explore. We're going to talk about all the M words that can signal something isn't quite right. Think of this as a cozy chat between friends, a safe space to get real about the tricky stuff. We're going to break it all down letter by letter, starting with M. So we can all be a little more aware and a little kinder to our own hearts. Let's get into it. Monogamy can be a red flag if it's a demand, not a joyful mutual agreement between you. Hearing mahal kita or I love you too soon can feel like a fairy tale, but sometimes it's manipulation. That painful feeling of unrequited love, where you're giving everything and getting nothing back in return. Pursuing someone who has clearly said they are not interested is, honestly, a recipe for total heartbreak. When they constantly bring up dark, fatalistic ideas about death, it can be a really alarming sign, you know? Watch out for people who have may sabit. They're already in a relationship or carrying major baggage, so just be careful. Malabo or unclear intentions keeps you in a constant state of confusion, and honestly, you deserve clarity. That gut-wrenching realization that you are pouring all your beautiful energy into the completely wrong person, yeah, that's tough. Someone who needs too much Malaya, or freedom, might not be ready for a real committed partnership. They love their ex and there's a third party? Oh honey, that's a tangled web. Monkey branching, swinging from one relationship to the next without a moment to heal, is a huge flag. They might be beautiful on the outside, but a bad attitude, pangit ugali, will always show. Using menopause as an excuse for bad behavior or as an insult is just unacceptable and, honestly, deeply disrespectful. The irony of someone on a dating app claiming to want monogamy while, acting the complete opposite. If their reputation is built on infidelity, like a Mrs. Adultery, you really have to be so careful. So, being marupok, or emotionally fragile and easily swayed, can really make you, so vulnerable to being hurt. A maldita or maldito attitude, that constant meanness, will honestly poison even the sweetest of connections. No one, and I mean no one, should ever make you feel foolish or like mukha kang tanga, seriously. Rushing towards marriage like it's a carnival booth game is really just a sign they're in love with an idea. A pattern of getting married only to get divorced quickly shows a deep issue with commitment itself. Manipulation is that sneaky poison that makes you question your own reality, and it's a deal breaker. Being belittled, dealing with arrogance, and being in a miserable situation. That's the trifecta of get out. Wow, that was a lot of M's, wasn't it? But it's so important that we talk about this stuff. These red flags, these M words, aren't meant to make us scared of love or cynical about dating. Not at all. They're just tools for our heart's toolbox. They're little reminders to pause, to check in with ourselves, and to make sure we are being honored, respected, and truly seen in our relationships. It's about being mindful and paying attention to those little whispers from our intuition. The most important relationship we will ever have is the one we have with ourselves. That means protecting our peace, nurturing our spirit, and setting healthy, beautiful boundaries. You deserve a love that feels safe, that feels clear, and that makes you feel more like yourself, not less. So, as you go out into the world, just keep these little M flags in the back of your mind. Be aware, be brave, and most of all, be so kind to your wonderful heart. Thank you for spending this time with me today, for being so open and just amazing. It means the world to me. Remember to take care of you because you are so incredibly worth it. I'm sending you all so much love, and I cannot wait to see you again next time. We'll tackle another letter of our red flag alphabet soon. Bye for now.